we've got some exciting news about NBA 2K26, but there's one thing I don't see nobody talking about, and this could possibly break the game. Now, the thing that I'm talking about is rhythm shooting. Now, before we get this video started, I want to say something, man. Listen, I know some people been in the comment section talking about, oh, you just doing this for 2K, you doing this. No, I'm not. Listen, there's nothing else to do right now but to speculate, and I enjoy doing it. I have fun. I have fun playing the video game. I don't barely play any other video games. So, hey, man, if you're not feeling the vibes, you don't like how I'm excited or anything like that, listen, feel free to hit the unsubscribe button. I appreciate all the support that you done gave me before. I'm not holding nobody hostage. If you want to leave, you can leave. I got you. I don't got the energy to be angry at nobody. I'm enjoying life, so I'm just being happy to be me. 2K don't pay me no money. Shoot, I barely make any money on this daggone YouTube stuff. So I'm doing this for the love of it. I love being with y'all, talking to y'all, creating with y'all, playing with y'all on the video game because I run with my chat. So that's it. That's all I got to say, man. Let's get back to the video. Now, I am an ambassador of rhythm shooting. I was the first person to ever use it because I did get to go to community day, and I swore by it from the beginning of the game, and everybody eventually found out how good rhythm shooting was. Rhythm shooting is far superior than button shooting, and if you don't believe me, I'm gonna let my guy Spiel from 2K Labs explain it to y'all.
The new rhythm shooting mechanic is all about syncing two key elements, the push timing and the tempo. After you hold the stick down to start your shot, the push timing is the exact moment you start the motion forward or wherever you push your stick in the opposite direction, while the tempo represents how fast you move the stick and finish the shot. Depending on your jump shot, the game has a window of how long you can push in a direction on the right stick. Too quick and it won't register as a shot. Too fast and it will shoot a normal jump shot just with the pro stick timing. The success of your tempo, on the other hand, varies significantly based on how well you time your push for that specific jump shot. If you get your push timing right, you'll have a wider margin of error with your tempo, but if your push milliseconds is off, your shot accuracy will drop dramatically.
So now I know y'all know how it works, and maybe it's a little things in there that y'all might not have knew about being faster or slower with the right stick makes your rhythm shooting not register. But the big issue in NBA 2K25 was people saying that rhythm shooting was easier and it shouldn't be. Now, I do believe you're timing two different pieces when it comes to a jump shot. You have to go time the push and you have to time the release. Unlike with button shooting, you only have to time the release or whatever set point that you set it to. But NBA 2K26 is going to green or miss in higher difficulties. Now, I'm gonna let y'all hear what Evan had to say about that.
Higher difficulties are going to play with green or miss jump shot timing. Now, when we say higher difficulties, that includes most competitive multiplayer modes that many of you all play. So in those modes, you're not going to see early or late releases going in on those difficulties, which I think is a very welcome news to many of you.
Now, when Evan spoke about higher difficulties, he added on to it higher difficulties like competitive game modes. But I think what was failed to be explained, and what I think he was actually trying to say in that statement, is that shot timing profiles will be returning, and your difficulty on shot timing profiles also influence your green or miss. So if you're on high risk reward shooting, then high risk reward shooting will be green or miss. Now, if you're playing in Pro-Am or if you're playing in the stage, then yes, you will only be able to have green or miss. That's just pretty much what he was kind of saying. But I believe if you're playing in the rec, you're playing in the park, and you have your setting on high risk reward, you will also be green or miss. Now, other players can still do medium or low risk reward shooting, but high risk will always be green or miss. Now, that gets me back to the boost of rhythm shooting. Rhythm shooting is so much better, and if you don't know, I'm gonna let my guy Spiel again explain to you how much better rhythm shooter is compared to just button shooting.
Now, if you time your push perfectly in the center, this is where you can really see the rhythm shooting mechanic shine. A perfect push timing gives you a tempo range of 35 to 152 milliseconds, giving you a huge margin for error. The results of timing it throughout these windows produce a similar looking bell curve as a normal button press, but they do give far better results. Let's first look at the green window when using the button to put things in perspective. As you can see, this particular green window is about 69 milliseconds wide, which is pretty big with all things considered. It achieves a make percentage of around 75% with perfect timing, and even the middle edges see a make percentage of about 60% as well, and everything looks pretty good with this jump shot. Now, compared to rhythm shooting, the button green window looks fairly minuscule. The green window for the button was 69 milliseconds, and then when it comes to rhythm shooting with perfect timing, you now have a green window window of about 115 milliseconds, and not only is your green window about 70% larger, the center make percentages are up closer to 80%. So when it's all said and done, putting these two windows on one chart, you can really see why rhythm shooting is far superior to button shooting.
Now shout out to my guy Spiel again, but you see on this chart, the blue line is rhythm shooting and the red line is button shooting. So in NBA 2K25, we never had a pure 100% green window. The highest that you can get was close to an 80%, and that's only using rhythm shooting. Now, when you use button shooting, he was 75 like he already said. But now, these are going to be 100% because it's green or miss, as long as you use a high risk reward or playing in one of the competitive game modes. So if you see how wide, and I'm gonna use my mouse real fast to show y'all, if you see how wide this is most likely going to be the green window for button shooting. Starting from this dot right here to this one. That'll be 100%. And everything else will drop off like it's normally or like it looks over here. But look how wide rhythm shooting is. So the green window for rhythm shooting for 100 will be 100% from right here all the way over to here. So you will have such a huge green window with rhythm shooting, making it very, very hard to miss shots. And this could really be game breaking for NBA 2K26. Now I feel like they might have to actually lower rhythm shooting's green window if there's going to be 100% green window in NBA 2K26. Now, I still think it should be more forgiving and give you a better percentage than you do when you're using just a button. And I know some people gonna hate it because some of y'all stuck in the past, boy. Y'all don't want to switch to that daggone rhythm shoot. But at the same time, I understand, especially with 100% green window, how big of a difference, how big of an advantage that can be in NBA 2K26. Now, on top of that, they're talking about removing RNG. I'm gonna let Evan talk to y'all about the RNG portion of this.
What we want to share is that one of the dev team's themes was ensuring a skill-based gameplay experience where you feel more in control and you feel that what you're doing on the sticks, on the controller, is more reflected by what you're seeing on your screen.
So now rhythm shooting has a bigger green window and we have RNG removed out of it. So you're going to make a shot. You shouldn't get no crazy animations or anything like that. The only way to be able to maybe fix this is to make contests way better in NBA 2K26, but then that's still going to affect the button shooter, so it's still going to make rhythm shooting a way better option than button shooting in NBA 2K26. Now, I'm a rhythm shooting supporter, man. I did it, again, the whole NBA 2K25, and I will be shooting with it in NBA 2K26. But this does have the ability to be game breaking, where you might see people shooting 80, 90% from three, because some of y'all be out there, there's some demons out there with that rhythm shooting already, and shooting 60+% with it in NBA 2K25. So what do you think those percentages gonna look like in NBA 2K26? But anyway, man, that's all I got for y'all for this video. Now, I did a breakdown. Listen, my guy Bake called me Detective Mac. Listen, I went to straight detective mode, breaking down that chart, looking at what the My Career storyline is, and I feel like I got a great grasp of what the My Career storyline is going to be for NBA 2K26. So if you're interested in that and want to know what's going on with the NBA 2K26 My Career storyline, check out this video, man. And I appreciate all the support from everybody else who just want to have fun with the game, man. I'ma holler at y'all later.